Hello everyone, in this video I will discuss about the topic the types of germination. In the previous video I have already explained about the topic that is the germination in brief. Now it's time to understand the types of germination in how many types the germination occurs from a seed to a new plant. So there are two types of germination. The first one is the epigeal and the second one is the hypogeal. In epigeal germination, basically when the cotyledons are lifted above the ground as a result of the rapid growth of the hypocotyls. When the hypocotyls get elongated, or we can say the elongation of the hypocotyls occur and the cotyledons lifted above the ground, basically the cotyledons comes out of the ground half due to the rapid growth of this hypocotyl that is present inside the seed. So this type of germination we will able to see in the seed of the beans, in the castor and in the cotton plant. So epigeal germination are those in which the cotyledons are lifted above the ground little bit for the rapid growth of which part the hypocotyl that is present inside the seed, and in which type of plants or seed we will able to see the epigeal germination. Epigeal, that is the plant or basically the seed of beans and the seed of castor or cotton, and there are many other seeds also, so etc. Now that is the second part, or if you able to see the diagram here, the first phase is the cotyledons. Here the structure is elongated inside the soil. In the second phase, this elongated structure is converted into the roots. This structure that is coming outside from the seed is basically the radicle that forms into the root, and from other side here is the plumule that will grow into a new plant. So in the third phase you will be able to see that the process of or the seed or the cotyledons comes out little bit above the ground, but the radicals is still dipped inside the soil. In the fourth phase you will able to see some green leaves also appears, and the fifth the new plants has been grown, and the withered cotyledons, basically the cover of these cotyledons, have been eliminated from the soil. Now the second part, that is the second types of germination, that is the hypogeal germination. In hypogeal germination, when the epicotyls elongated, in this epigeal the hypocotyls get elongation, or we can say the rapid growth of the hypocotyl, but in the hypogeal germination epicotyl elongated quickly and pushes the plumule up and cotyledons are left on the ground only. But in this case the plumule get upside and the cotyledons are this time not move above the ground, or they are still at the inside the ground. If you see the example of the gram or pea or the maize seeds, this type of seeds germinates hypogeal germination. Now if you see the diagram here, this is basically a seed. In the second phase you will able to see that hypocotyl elongated from the seed, and this is the first leaf. This is first leaf that germinates from the seed in the form of what? In the form of basically the hypocotyl or the plumule. Basically this plumule will form the shoot part and the radicle, that is the root part. This is the root part basically. In the third stage you will able to see that cotyledons remain inside the soil, and these roots are basically the radicals that comes out from the seed, and the upper shoot region is basically the plumule that comes out from the seed. Now there is another type, or we can say the special mode of germination, that is the viviparous germination. In this type of germination, basically the seed starts germinating inside the fruit only, while the fruit is attached to the parent plant, that is to the respective plant. If the plant is basically is an fruit of apple, if the apple plant, or we can say the apple tree, apple is attached to the apple tree, so inside the apple the seed start germinating inside the fruit only. So in this case, once the germination starts, the seedling is dropped into the soil, and where it is fixes itself by developing roots. And if we required it to grow a new plant, then the seedling of that seed moves from the fruit and dropped into the soil, where it is fixes by developing the new roots. So this process is also termed by the name seedling. The seedling is basically the very young plant that grows from a seed after germination, and it consists of basically the roots or that fix in the soil and absorb some water and minerals from the soil, and in the small young leaves which manufacture food for it. So this is basic the seedling. So in the next video we will understand about the new topic or the new chapter. Till then, thanks for watching.